Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 8-card spread here for you. This is going to be about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. They recently were seen together, going out, reminiscing, or what have you. And I'm pulling their energy to see what's going to happen with these two because they are reconnecting. There's a lot here. So, yeah. Don't forget this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. Do not attempt to copy it. Everything else is in the disclaimer box. This video is not meant to discredit or defame anybody's name or character. This information is alleged. It comes from my tarot card, spirit guides, and my own psychic abilities. And it does not reflect my own personal feelings about these people because I don't know them. So there you go. Okay. Forgive the way I talk because if you've been watching my recent videos, I've been sick and I'm still kind of stopped up, but I am getting better. And seems like that's a forever thing, right? All right. So for the first card, we have the Hermit. This is currently her, or was her energy right after her breakup with A-Rod. If you haven't watched that video, I did do a video on, a couple of videos actually, on their breakup. And everything I said in those videos came true about their breakup. So this is her. She was in her mind. This is the Hermit. The Hermit goes up on a hill. They think about their life. You know, she was in a phase where after the breakup with him, in a phase where she was thinking, okay, what next? I'm already at this age that I'm at. What's next for me? I still haven't achieved the American dream as far as marriage and relationship, because she has everything else. She's beautiful, she has money, she has children, she has a home, but she still doesn't have what she mainly wants, and that's a long-lasting relationship. Okay, now I'm going to tell you this because I said it in my last video, and I'm hearing it right now. She's going to be the type of woman that's going to be like Elizabeth Taylor. She's going to have many relationships, many marriages. Elizabeth Taylor had several, I think it was 8, 9, I don't know how many. But the problem with Jennifer Lopez is she jumps in too quickly, okay? And that's what Elizabeth Taylor did. She would divorce, and then the next month she was married to somebody else. Relationships like that don't last. And Jennifer Lopez is what? She's been married 3 times. She has 3 failed relationships. And she was supposed to marry Ben Affleck, but that failed as well. Now she's talking to him again. And just right after the breakup of the other guy, A-Rod. She doesn't give herself enough time in between to actually figure out who she is and what she really wants. Okay, this is alleged, y'all. So, yeah, but this is what Spirit and the cards are telling me. So, in her mind, she was thinking, you know, I don't want to be alone. I'm tired. I really need somebody. Well, you know, as I've always said before, Mercury retrograde is coming on the 29th. We're just a few days away. But we are in the shadow phase. You begin the shadow phase in the middle of the month. So that just basically starts it. Okay, so when Mercury retrograde gets here, if you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, go to my page and watch the very first top video. It explains it all there. So Mercury retrograde makes people get nostalgic. Start thinking like this Hermit here. They think about their past. What they once had, what they've had, you know, want, what they still want, what they need, what they lost. So it brings exes back. Okay, here we have the Knight of Wands. This is the card of the ex. Okay, the ex returning, the player, or the ex returning. It could also mean going on a short trip. But whatever it is, it's a short trip that doesn't last. Okay, so during Mercury retrograde, exes return, and in her case, she's the ex. Okay, I'm not saying she's a player, but she is the ex that's returning back into Ben Affleck's life. I see that she contacted him, okay, because she got nostalgic, like in this, started thinking in this Hermit card here, got nostalgic, started thinking about what could have been between them two, and now she wants that back. So I'm seeing that she actually called him back. But I have to say that I do not feel like this will last forever. I do feel like they will get together, but he has a lot of problems. He has a lot of emotional issues and mental issues at that too. I'm not saying he's crazy, but I am saying he's been through a lot and he's got a lot going on right now. Okay. So for the next one, we have the Three of Swords. This is the card of apology. In the upright, it's a breakup because of a third party. And I believe that's what happened between them in the beginning, between J-Lo and Ben Affleck, is that there was a third party and there was a breakup. Okay, but now it's in the reverse. So I believe one of them apologized to the other. I'm feeling that he apologized to her and vice versa. I'm feeling they apologized to each other because that's what this is. I do feel like someone said, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Let's try again. But this is what this card means. When it's in the reverse, someone is coming with an apology saying, I'm sorry. Oops, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Let's try again. But it's not sincere, okay? It's not something that lasts, especially if it falls right next to the Knight of Wands, which it did, meaning it's not really all that sincere. I mean, they could be sorry with each other, and mean it, but it's not coming from deep within the soul because this is a sword, okay? This is a sword that cuts, all right? So for the next one, we have the, let me get this card here. We have the Nine of Wands. This is someone that's been beat up. If you see the band on his head, that looks like he's got a wound on his head. And the reason it's why it's on his head, because he's mentally beat up. Okay, he's physically beat up, but he's also mentally beat up. And this represents Ben Affleck. Okay, right now he's in that stage. He feels mentally beat up by life. Okay, and he feels like he's got to protect not only everything around him, but himself and his mentality. Okay, so is he strong enough for a relationship right now with her to be faithful, to carry it out through? Is he? Okay, because I'm seeing the Strength card in the reverse right next to him. Okay, so I don't feel like with these cards, what these cards are telling me is that he's not strong enough mentally to carry this relationship through. Sure, he's going to talk to her, most likely have sex with her. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, what man wouldn't? But as far as making a commitment the way she wants, he could propose and they could stay together for a little while, but I just don't see it lasting, not in this reading, maybe in the next one. But as of right now, their current energy, it's not a positive, okay? He is trying to gather his strength here. He's had lots of things that's happened, his divorce from the other Jennifer and, other issues that I've heard about that he's had. So mentally, he's not there. He's just not there. Okay, he doesn't have enough strength mentally to see this through. Okay, he's going to talk to her. He's going to date her. He'll meet her, maybe perhaps have sex with her or whatever. And they might even get in a relationship, maybe get married, because I see a marriage card here. But that doesn't mean it's going to last, okay? I will do, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I will do a second reading, after they've been together for a little while to see what results from that. But honestly, I can tell you that with her life, because I've already looked into her life several times, she's going to go through husbands like Elizabeth Taylor. She's going to have one after the other because she just rushes in too quickly. If she would just take some time to be by herself and so she can know who she is and what exactly she's looking for, I think things would last better for her. I'm not saying she's a bad person or anything. I think she's a beautiful soul. I love her. I absolutely love her, but I do see her energy here. I do see the way she thinks and feels about stuff. Now, this is the Page of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, it means someone is offering you love. Okay, this person has stormy relationships as well. You see the water in the background, that's real wavy. So that represents turbulent times. Okay, but this person can hold their own because they're standing firm, offering this cup of love very passionately. The red represents passion. The blue represents they're in their mind about stuff, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like this is him. I feel like even though she offers him this cup of love, I feel like he's not able to really, truly be in it, emotionally and mentally, because it falls right next to these cards here. He doesn't have the mental strength right now to see it through. Okay, he's got a lot of issues, And sure, he's going to go on with it, for friendship, companionship, sex, and all that. But I just don't see it lasting. Okay. So now we have the marriage card. This is the 10 of Cups. This is a marriage. So they possibly could get married. There's the 2 children playing, have a home, achieve the American dream. This is someone that has everything. These cups represent everything in life. These cups represent money, love, family, career, everything that you could possibly want to. You're living the American dream. I also see another baby coming. So she might have another baby, possibly from him or someone else. I feel like this is what she wants. I feel like she might propose to him. I really don't think he'll propose to her, but I feel like she might propose to him and actually achieve it. And they get married and spend some time together. But again, I don't see it lasting. I really don't see it lasting. But who's to say, right? The energies change every day. It could possibly work. But as of right now, this moment, I don't see it lasting because we are in Mercury retrograde. Anything that you do during Mercury retrograde does not last. Okay, that's the number one rule of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde comes in to force us out of situations that we can't get out of ourselves. Players come back, exes come back, they try it again, but usually when they come in during this phase, it doesn't last. If you get married during this phase, it doesn't last. Never get married during Mercury retrograde because it will not last, okay? So that's number one right there. That's against them if they do get married. Now, this was interesting too. This card fell out. This is the Page of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. There's birds up here, if you notice, bringing in the message. The message is third-party spying. Who do you think is spying on them or her? You guessed it, A-Rod. I feel like he's watching her. I feel like he's angry. He's very angry. Look at his face. Mad, angry. He's carrying his sword, ready to strike. I do feel like he's watching her. He's still got investments with her, money, businesses, or whatever that they're still going to work on together. But I feel like he's upset because she's moving on so quickly. They just broke up and she's already talking to Ben Affleck. So this is making him upset, okay? And he doesn't really have a right to be upset or to, judge her on who she talks to or whatever. But he's beginning to see the light. He's beginning to see how she is, one man to another that quickly. So this is really pissing him off. And I feel like he's watching her, this is third party spying. Other people are reporting back to him. Maybe he's watching her on the internet, stuff like that on the news. And it's really pissing him off. I do feel like they will have words later, arguments, words and stuff like that, to eventually their businesses, they'll go their own separate ways if he continues in this energy, okay? Because right now, this is not a good energy to be in. This person, I'm not saying it's dangerous, but this person can be harmful to another person if they remain in this energy. And right now, this is the energy he's in, which is not a good energy to be in, okay? But we will see what happens as time goes by. We'll see what develops with Ben and Benifer is what they're called. And then what develops with A-Rod and his energy here. All right, y'all, I'm going to cut it right here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. That helps my page. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. And if you want a personal reading, contact me with the email down below. Don't forget, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.